want some sauce?
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
What's up everybody, how's it going out there? So I've got a little bit of lemon zest here and some lemons because I'm cooking. I'm doing another video while I'm doing this video. So that's why you see this. If you're interested in seeing what I'm actually doing right here, watch my video about how to make a shrimp salad sandwich, okay? But one of the other things that I'm making right now is going to be buffalo shrimp, okay? And buffalo shrimp, one of the places that you get buffalo shrimp, or at least the place that I remember I got it for the first time, was Hooters, okay? And I was upset. I went down there, didn't see one owl, you know, but I saw a bunch of chicks with breastises. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making my version of buffalo shrimp, okay? Now, when I say my version, I've never worked at Hooters, okay? At least not in the traditional sense. And because of that, I don't know their recipe, but I know how this type of stuff is done. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put some of our shrimp inside a Ziploc bag. And we really don't want to have a lot of liquid inside here. Okay, now there is liquid inside here still, it was on the shrimp, but we try to minimize the amount that we have inside here. The next thing we want to do is we want to season the shrimp. So we're going to put a little bit of kosher salt inside here. Shake it up. Isn't there a song by Taylor Swift called "I'm just going to shake, shake, shake it up"? Something like that. Okay. If you want to put onion powder, you can put onion powder. You want to put garlic powder, you put garlic powder. You want to put black pepper, you put black pepper. The reason why I said if you want to is because unfortunately for me, all of those things I can't have, okay? I have intolerances and allergies to them, so kind of it sucks for me, but you can add those inside there. Season up your shrimp. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting potato starch in here. Now if you don't have access to potato starch, it's not a big deal. You can use cornstarch. The reason why I'm using potato starch is because I have a problem with cornstarch too. Oh my god, I have so many problems, right? But it is what it is. Now what this is going to do is this is going to be kind of creating a glue on the shrimp. It's going to take that moisture away. Now, at this point, if we were to look at that, they'd be lightly breaded. Okay, we don't want lightly breaded. We want something that's going to be able to hold on to the sauce. So in this particular case, I'm going to be once again using potato starch. Now, for you at home, what you would want to be using is flour. Okay, just regular all-purpose flour. You'd put your salt, you'd put your pepper, okay, inside this. You put your egg. If you want to put a little milk inside here, you can. And we are going to mix these two together. The reason why I'm, once again, using potato starch is because I have celiac. And when you have celiac, you can't have yummy things like flour, okay? But you'd be surprised on what you can replace with like potato starch, okay? I'm not supposed to have corn, that's why I'm not using cornstarch, okay? But you can use cornstarch. So we have that inside there. Once again, this is when you can start adding some seasoning. Just to show that I'm not worried about some, let's put some parsley flakes. These are hot, right? So I'm going to put a little cayenne pepper in this. I want to put a little paprika in this too, why not? This is actually going to be more for color than it really is going to be for anything else. Another good addition to this would be crushed fennel seed, okay? But, and of course, you know, garlic powder, onion powder, the basics. Let's throw our shrimp inside here. All that extra starch. Now the wet batter is going to attach to the dry batter, and you are going to end up having double batter. Okay. See, this batter, the wet batter, won't really want to stick to the shrimp if you don't originally put the starch on the shrimp to begin with. Okay, it really won't want to stick. And you can see right here that this is a fairly thin batter. I'm going to be adding a little bit more potato starch to this because it is a little thin of a batter. Okay, so I'm going to continue mixing these up. Let me get the oil nice and hot. About 350, 375. Okay, so now we need to make our sauce. And how are we going to make our sauce? Pretty easy, guys. You know, I used to have a container of some cayenne, which I thought was a much better hot sauce for something like this. But we'll end up using this. Louisiana, just use your favorite hot sauce. Okay, and we only need enough to coat. And I'm going to be adding butter to this. And we're going to microwave that. And what we're going to do is after that stuff gets melted and put together, we're going to go ahead and just toss the shrimp in that. Pretty easy. Start frying up our shrimp. Now these won't take very long to cook, but we want these to be almost a golden brown because when you take them out, they're going to continue cooking and then you're going to end up having carryover heat. And they will be golden brown. Okay. But you want these to be fully cooked too. You don't want to eat nothing that's half raw. Half raw, half cooked, I guess it just depends. Pessimist or an optimist? These are done. Okay. As soon as they come out, ordinarily that's when you would season it. In this particular case, when they come out, we let them drain, get some of that oil off of there, and then what we end up doing is tossing them in the sauce that we made. Looky, looky. Look how nice those look, right? Those are really good. So if you want, take some lemon. Put some lemon on top of there, like that. That's if you want to. Now you can either use the sauce as a dipping sauce, or you can just kind of coat these guys in it, shake them up or whatever, okay, to end up giving yourself your wings. So, not wings, this is shrimp. That's really good. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later, man. Man, I'm slamming these things, dudes. Why are you guys still here? I said see you later. You guys are just gluttons for punishment.